Hello children, I am going to show you different parts of a flower. As you all know, in a flower there are total 4 main parts. Today we are going to see all the 4 main parts of a flower. Here I am having a flower of hibiscus, or else we can also call it China rose. Okay. The colored part, the most colorful part of the flower is known as petal. Okay, this number of petals vary in different flowers. These petals are colorful to attract insects. Okay, so that they can collect nectar from the plant. Even they can help in the pollination. Okay, so below these petals, this green leafy part, which is leaf like structure, these are the sepals. The function of sepal is to protect the petals from falling off. Okay, now the third part is the female reproductive part, that is known as pistil, or else in other words it is known as carpel. So in this flower, in this hibiscus flower, the pistil is the centermost portion. Centermost portion means this is the pink colored portion which is here in the center, and the tube like structure which is going from here to downwards. This is the female part of the flower which is known as pistil or carpel. The male part of the flower, that is stamen, is present here. The small structures which are having yellow heads, all these are stamens. The number of stamens also vary in different flowers. Its number is different. Now we will separate all the 4 parts of the flower. So first I am going to remove the sepals which are attached here. Gently I am going to remove so that other parts are not broken. So these are the leaf like structure, the green colored leaf like structure which are known as sepals. Now I am going to remove all the petals. So after removing all the petals and sepals, the thing which is left with me is having male reproductive part and female reproductive part. Okay, so first female reproductive part. Now the centermost part from here, from this portion to here, some reddish dark pink colored portion, the centermost part is the female reproductive part which is known as pistil, or else we can say it's a carpel. In this pistil there are 3 parts as we studied in the class. The topmost part is the stigma. Stigma, the place where all the pollens are sticked. This is stigma. From stigma, a tube-like structure has been there which is connecting stigma and the lower part. This tube-like structure is known as style. And the last portion, which is thicker compared to this portion, this is known as ovary. Okay. Let me separate the male reproductive part to show it clearly. So you can see These all are stamens. There are many stamens present here. I have removed only few. In each of this stamen you will be able to see there is one yellow colored top portion which is known as anther, and a stick like structure is there, that is filament. Here in this also you can see the yellow colored portion. All these yellow colored portion are anther, and the stick like structure, this one is filament. Okay, the stick like structure is filament and the top portion is anther. The pollens are produced here in the male part, and from this anther these pollens are transferred to the stigma of the flower. Stigma means this top portion. It is very sticky, so all the pollens are sticked here, and after sticking all the pollens are been carried away through this tube like structure which is known as style, and from here it reaches this last part of the female reproductive part which is known as ovary. We are going to see what is there inside ovary now. So one way of seeing what is there inside ovary is to cut it longitudinally. So on cutting longitudinally, here inside the ovary small ovules are present. If I remove them, you can see this on my hand. All these are ovules. Even if you cut it transversely, you will be able to see these ovules. So all these are ovules which are present on my hand. White small bead like structure is there. All these are ovules which are going to transform into seeds after some time. So I hope you all have understood what all are the different parts of a flower.